Those are the only friends that I ever want. If they're with you when you're down, you bring them along with you when you're up. What's going on? I'm Richard Jefferson and I'm at the DIRECTV studio. I'm about to break down my favorite movie and shows. The best part, whether they're airing live or on other streaming apps like Prime Video, Netflix, or Max. Look, I can watch them through DIRECTV's Gemini device, and there's no fumbling between different inputs or different remotes. It's all within the DIRECTV experience. This is Shameless promotion. One of my favorite movies, it's an oldie now, but it's a goodie, Shawshank Redemption. I personally think it's the greatest movie ever made. It's the storytelling, it's the love, it's the loss, it's the figuring out your brain, figuring out ways to get through tough situations, watching a group connect, learn, and grow and support each other through difficult times. That to me is special. Like, you know, my kids aren't quite old enough to understand it, but best believe I'm gonna show them what great cinema is. My favorite scene in Shawshank Redemption is at the very, very end of the movie where he's riding along the coastline. He has a Pontiac GTO. I just thought it was so symbolic of freedom. So when I made it and got some money, I decided to buy that car. One of my favorite parts about Shawshank Redemption is really the brotherhood between Tim Robbins and Morgan Freeman in that. Even when their situation changed and Tim Robbins was able to move off, he didn't forget about his friend. He wanted to help the person that looked out for him in the beginning. Those are the only friends that I ever want. If they're with you when you're down, you bring them along with you when you're up. In my 30 plus years since that movie has come out, I have probably seen it 100 times, and that's being soft. My favorite show to watch right now, and I actually watch it with my family, I watch it with my wife and kids, is the 100-Foot Wave documentary by Jerry McNamara. I live in Hermosa Beach, and my kids see like little waves all the time. They love to go boogie boarding. So when they see that people are out there surfing 100-foot wave and they see how small the people are and how people risk their lives. My kids are like, Daddy, why do they do this if it's so dangerous? And I was like, that's why you find something that's a calling for you and your life is incomplete without it. For me, it was basketball. So I was like, that's my passion. That's all I ever wanted to do. And so when they watch this surfer and all he wants to do is catch waves, it's real live action. It's not an action movie, that's real life. You can teach about passion, you can teach about safety, you can teach about preparation. And so it's always good to have a show where your kids can see somebody else doing it versus you just expressing it to them. My favorite sports movie of all time is White Man Can't Jump. It came out when I was 12 years old. Now, I didn't have a lot growing up. My own fun and entertainment was going to the park and just playing basketball. And then I saw this movie and it was just grown men having the most fun. And in my brain, I'm like, you mean I can do this for the rest of my life? I was excited that I could be a 30-year-old playing basketball in the park. I had no dream of playing in the NBA. That movie actually changed my life because I saw it and I wanted to do it. So I did it every day, ultimately going to the NBA. Who said retired athletes don't know how to compete off the field? With DIRECTV's Gemini device, I am in a league of my own when it comes to streaming. Still competitive.